You could not study for a couple of days. You are now feeling frustrated and irritated. Somehow you start the videos again or open the notes again, but you are getting thoughts like, how can you waste so many days? What kind of a loser you are? You would never be able to crack the exam. Everybody else will go ahead, and you're feeling angry now. Rather than focusing on the subject, your mind is full of these thoughts, making you more angry, making you more frustrated, making you more upset. The more upset you feel, the lesser is the attention span, the lesser is the probability that you would be able to focus on the subject, and the more you struggle with the concentration and the focus, the more frustrated you get. This is a vicious cycle. You are not studying, feeling bad about it. Because you are feeling so bad, you are not able to start again. Does it sound familiar? The answer probably is yes. Majority of the students keep getting stuck in these cycles every now and then. My dear students, you have to remember a couple of things if you don't want to waste time getting stuck into these things. Point number 1, the journey of the preparation for an entrance examination is a long one, and not a single student in the world can claim that from the day 1 till the day last he or she had all good days. Nobody will come and say that every single day I would get up in the morning with full motivation, would study very hard for 12-14 hours and would go to bed at the right time to repeat the whole cycle again the next day. It just doesn't happen. Every single student has bad patches, has rough patches. The important thing is we should know that these rough patches are a part and parcel of the game, and we should know how to get out of these. Whenever you hit a rough patch, you have to do a couple of things. Say the rough patches where you are studying but things are not going into your head. You feel your concentration is low, you feel your productivity is low, you feel your output is low. Take a break. Take a break for a day or two. Try doing things like listening to the motivational songs or maybe a movie which always motivated you. And if it doesn't seem to help, try making minor changes like changing the subject. Start with a smaller subject or a shorter subject. Maybe if you are not able to concentrate on videos, start doing questions. Maybe appear for a grand test. When we do these things, when we tweak things a little bit, often we are able to snap out of that patch. But another important thing is to remind yourself that these things happen. They happen to everyone. See, please remember that nobody is going to be your cheerleader. Nobody in the world is going to come and motivate you every single time. You have to ensure that you are your biggest cheerleader. Never ever say a bad line or a bad sentence for yourself. Don't say things like, what a loser am I always waste time, I would never be able to get selected. When you say these lines to yourself, it has a bad impact on your motivation levels, your energy levels, your confidence. You can't be the one who is bringing your own confidence down. Always say the right words to yourself. Rather than saying, you are a loser, you waste all the time, say, I wasted time, it happens, not a big deal. Let me start from now. There's a huge difference between these two lines. Somebody telling himself that what a loser am I would never be able to get selected, versus somebody saying, well, I wasted a day or two, that is not good, but it happens, let me course correct. The first one would lead to frustration and despair. The second one would lead to a positive emotion, a positive action. You cannot afford to say bad things to yourself. Also, telling yourself, normalizing this thing that these things happen, allow you to move forward. Please remember, in this long journey, everybody would have difficult days. But those who are able to navigate those difficult days, those who are able to continue studying till the last day, no matter what, those who realize that there would be good days and there would be bad days, are the ones who finally get selected. So please do not get stuck into this cycle of meta-wastage of time. What is meta-wastage of time? You waste time and then you waste time thinking about the time that got wasted. Don't let that happen to you. Some wastage of time is going to happen, that is okay. But what we have to remember is, all these ups and downs would be a part of the journey, but what is important is that despite everything, You have to take the preparation to the last day. If you can do that, half the game is won. So if you're watching this video in a state of despair, in a state of frustration, here is your cue. After the video ends, you would not do anything else, but you would open the books, open the notes, start the video and study. Nothing is going to help you more than taking an immediate action. Keep working hard, take the preparation to the last day, and may God bless you all.